Hello, I'm Rochimus, and welcome to Tesla Effect. As you can see, Tesla Effect is a Tex Murphy adventure. Tex Murphy games were pretty popular back in the early 90s when FMV games were all the rage and everybody wanted to hop on this marvelous technology of live action movies inside of video games. Many people have tried it. Tex Murphy was pretty much one of the only FMV titles to truly know some form of success. That and Wing Commander. Oh good, we get two different modes, casual and gamer. Well, you know us, we're going with gamer. We ain't no casuals. So let's start this sucker.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
No, I am your father.
But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth.
Its name is Justin
For
Bieber.
some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
Instead of
Why me?
Superman.
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
You will go on America's Next Top Model. So, as you saw from that little text crawl, this game was a Kickstarter that succeeded. People remembered and wanted another Tex Murphy adventure game to play with current technology. They bring back the original Tex Murphy from the old games. Then again, the guy was pretty much the creator of the entire Tex Murphy series.
Here's the penguin.
I can't read that shit. Look at me, I have 2 yardsticks in each hand.
And June Lockhart as the Beaver.
You might recognize Kevin Murphy. He was one of the guys who did Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower.
Then why are you showing us the good part of the city first? This is like having dessert before dinner.
Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me.
Huh?
But I don't do much investigating anymore.
Investigating?
These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor.
Or maybe you just couldn't work at McDonald's.
Others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
A hipster!
Buy this book. Buy this book. Buy that book.
That's Chris Jones, by the way. Ah, the low-res part of town. That's Coit Tower, by the way. As you can see, nobody gives a fuck about it. Whoa, awesome transition, dude. How come in this city that's full of towers that there's still this street full of crappy buildings?
The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture.
I wish
Maybe
you
I
did.
just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do.
Wait, what are you gonna do, Tex? Are you gonna watch Fuller House on
There
Netflix?
was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this.
Oh my god, you are gonna watch Fuller House on Netflix. Don't do it, Tex! The cat knows! I am the dance master. See, this is what happens when you binge watch. You know, 5 hours later, it seems like no time at all.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Day 1. The first day. A rude awakening or the 7-year ouch?
And not the first time you woke up with a pounding headache. Probably not the last time either. Ugh, oh man. Satan, is that you?
Hey, you, over here!
Oh damn, Tom Servo certainly lost a lot of weight.
Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck?
Huck!
Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm
No,
your
I
trusty,
don't.
tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Yes, I would like a tutorial on your usage since I do not know what the hell you are and I just don't want to start pushing buttons.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the
Let's.
Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens.
Oh
This
yeah.
menu takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system.
We will
It
not
lists
be using
paths
it.
for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle.
I'm sorry, but we're not going to have any Twilight vampires in this game, so nothing is going to be sparkling.
More furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Now let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh? It's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record
It's
and the bottle of
stupid
glue.
sticky.
Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot.
I'm
Simple,
experiencing a
except when it's
sensation
not.
altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon. Ah, Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
Aw, that means I actually have to do stuff.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Major FOV change.
It's my fan club.
Ha 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 ha. You're gonna hear a lot more puns like that. Let me just say I'm sorry in advance.
Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Whose footprints are these? Here's the money. Let's see, we're supposed to right click, take our hand icon, which we seem to not be able to use, but we can look at it.
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
It's not in our inventory, but it's in the bedroom.
Well, that's new.
Yes.
Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize. I don't remember my office furniture being so nice. What happened?
Somebody broke into your house and switched out all your furniture with even nicer furniture. The fiends.
When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
Fine, I'll take a look at my goddamn fax.
Oh boy, a fax. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without a fax machine.
It's 2050 and people still have fax machines. Hey Murph, I've been out of state doing UFO research, also checking out a Bigfoot sighting, but that's another story. Cat. I should be back in a couple of days, and it would be great to catch up on what you're working on. Signed, Archie Ellis.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
And see, when you investigate certain items that you pick up, then you get points for them. Points for checking them out.
Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack.
Comic book rack is in the bedroom.
My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop.
Alright, let's go and do this record thing.
Oh, man, this record's broken in two. Blue's always useful.
Alright, let's take a look at these items.
Oh man, this record's broken in two.
So you get points for investigating each and every item.
Huh? It's a bottle of stupid glue.
And see, I wouldn't have gotten those points if I went and just combined the items immediately. So let's do that now.
With
I
your
gotta
powers
admit, sometimes when you
combined.
play God, things turn out okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
By your powers combined, I am a complete vinyl record.
By the way, this doesn't work in real life. You can't just put super glue onto a record and have it work again. It just doesn't happen. Well, let's go ahead and put it on our record player.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s.
Yes. 78s are what we used to call the big records. The little records we called 45s. You know why we called them? Because it's called diameter. Learn math, dumbass.
I close my
Ah,
eyes
yeah.
and
Sing,
think
cowboy, sing.
the one I love so dear.
One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him.
You got a bogey on your tail. Use the brake.
A Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
Or maybe a gold robot.
These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
Well, let's take a look.
Under a killing moon.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Stuff on the desk.
Article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history? Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me fasolato!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Chocolate-colored hat.
Oh, my decoder ring.
Got it out of a Cracker Jack box.
The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in. No messages on the vid phone. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Thanks for setting up the video clip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. Never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
Also, I get a fear down my spine whenever I think of who took this picture.
Files, files, files.
Enigma. the story of my life. Why would I be researching this? This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? Yeah, the rug really ties the room together.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
Oh yeah. Get down. Get funky. Get down. Get funky. Get down. Get funky. Get shot. Get funky. Shoot those guys. Get funky. Get funky.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
Otherwise known as I'm going to switch to a detective-style game instead of shooting up bad guys.
Yeah, he must have made the custodial staff really, really angry.
Alright, let's take a look inside the bedroom. There's the money we picked up.
Well, that's new. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what are they paying me for?
Wow. That is such a nice bedspread, Tex.
What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down-on-his-luck PI. Am I going crazy here? Ah, that was from my first jackalope hunt. You know, San Francisco looks way different now. And it's a sitting room. Good for sitting.
Sitting and watching you sleep, apparently.
Perfect. All I need is one good night's stand.
Ha ha ha! Tex, why do you have the Ark of the Covenant in your bedroom?
Footrest. Picked it up at a government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
This is where our candy comics go.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
I think someday you will.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Especially since it's not a key lock.
I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if he's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since.
Oh, come on. Puking on somebody is endearing in some countries. Okay, looks like we've explored everything we can in the office for right now. So we'll go ahead and stop this video here. This is Rochimus, and I will be continuing Tex Murphy's Tesla effect in the next part. Thank you for watching.